All right, so exercise 3, we're talking about IoT. So, what is IoT? It just stands for the Internet of Things, and the goal of it is to connect everything together on one network from mobile devices to agriculture to home devices like a fridge or an Alexa. Basically, anything that is electronic, they're trying to connect it. So, who's using IoT? Both the US and India are leading the way as far as usage goes. The US leads the way with India closing in right behind them. And the way that they are using it is in agriculture, transportation, medical purposes, smart grids. Those are the top four that we could find, but they're also using it in other ways, such as industrial needs. Um, as far as agriculture goes, they're studying water management and soil sampling to make sure that the crops are doing well and that the soil is healthy to be farming in. For transportation, they're using it for things such as self-driving cars and safety sensors that are used in your mirrors and all around the car. Medically, they are trying to make it more efficient for information sharing so that specialists can communicate faster across the world or country or wherever else to help with medical emergencies. And lastly, the smart grid. They're trying to create an energy efficient and faster grid just so that you have better communication across your country or wherever else you're using it. So, where are they using it? Internet of Things is being used around the world for various reasons. And like I said, some of the most important being transportation, smart grid connectivity, agriculture, and medical practice use, but also just industrial uses. Our country for our group project is Germany, and I know that for the biggest usage that Germany has found in the Internet of Things is in their industrial industry. So, when should the Internet of Things be used or when is it used? Right now, it's being used when connectivity issues arise or when issues of efficiency are brought to light. The main goal behind it being that the more you can connect and more efficient you are, that the better everything will be. And once you make it all on one network, it is simply faster and easier to share. So, the implementation for sustainable development goals. By using the Internet of Things, I believe that more efficient communication can come about when environmental issues arise, which would in turn help recovery efforts. Agriculturally, resources can be better managed and understood, helping prepare for food shortages or when environmental impacts do arise. And medically, information can be shared securely and faster, which would allow specialists to communicate and share knowledge, which is necessary in certain emergency situations. Lastly, I have my two truths and a lie about Germany and its use of Internet of Things. So, firstly, as of 2022, the Internet of Things in Germany is an $11 billion industry. Second, Germany is the largest user of Internet of Things globally, with 8.4 billion devices connected to the Internet of Things. And lastly, Germany's biggest use of the Internet of Things comes from industrial needs and purposes.